schools for the best teachers, the best administrators to assist in establishing what became the new culture of excellence. This vision of the Traditional Theme School was offered to students a comprehensive interdisciplinary educational program and a highly structured and nurturing program that themed on success. It was based on the belief and the commitment of required parental involvement, where parents then had a choice to leave the overcrowded school and attend the theme school, not based on IQ, but based on the belief and the commitment, I can do. Then came the fun part. We had registration. It was a cold night in February. The parents camped out all night long to get their children into the theme schools. Yeah, they brought lawn chairs, blankets, food, barbecue grills, music, and whatever they needed in order to be able to secure a spot for their child or their children. Many parents had to schedule programs so that the husband or the wife or the sister or the brother, whomever, could come and stand in line to relieve the parents. They had it well organized. You see, at that time, we did not have Drake who said, you can call me on my telephone. They had to stand out and just stay and hope that the person came to relieve them at the right time. That night, not being prepared for this in the planning, as I traveled from school to school, checking on the registration and the security and all of those things, the only way I had of communicating back to home to let my husband and family know I'm okay out here all night riding around was a car phone. Now the car phone plugged into the cigarette lighter, and it was about this big. It was nothing like what we have today. But they were committed to get into a great school. And as I talk to the original parents that I run into from time to time, they always remind me of that night and their commitment that they would have done whatever was necessary to get their children into this program. But more importantly, they were committed to keeping their children in this program. The uniforms had to be worn. The discipline had to be there. The parents had to be involved. And that was the success that was based on. When Marbut Traditional Theme School opened its doors in 1997, as you saw, all of the TV news stations were here to greet and to interview the excited students in their new uniforms, the enthusiastic faculty, staff, and parents. Marbut was one of the first schools, those theme schools were the first schools to even have computers. Yes, technology was just coming to life, and I assure you that those computers did not look anything like your PCs, iPads, and tablets that you have today. Parents were in the schools on a daily basis because parent involvement was just a vital part. You see, they had to be in the schools in order to communicate because we didn't have Class Dojo, iPhones, text messages, Instagram, Snapbook, Facebook, and definitely not Facebook Live. What we did have was high academic standards, high expectations, uniforms, self-discipline, quality core curriculum, world language, dedicated teachers and administrators, and most importantly, that required parental involvement. In closing, I am so blessed to have had the opportunity to assist and develop and direct the implementation of this proven program with the help of a great central office staff, dynamic teachers, exceptional principals, and great parents. And again, right here, I want to acknowledge Dr. Marsha Tate, who was instrumental in providing the professional development. 50 hours was required. Stand up, Marsha, just one more time. Marsha Tate travels the entire world doing professional development. And parents, administrators, I sure would like to see her back at Marbut doing some more professional development. Because it takes continuous growth, continuous vision for the vision to stay alive, and it takes a commitment, that continued commitment to parents. So today we celebrate. We celebrate 2 days of excellence. We celebrate Marbut students who continue to be leaders in middle and high school, who have graduated from the college in the top of their classes, who are now successful working throughout the world, in America and across the world. I met a parent the other day that her child was in South Africa. And I said, wow. And she said she got her foundation at the theme schools. So today, we refresh, we reflect, and we commit to the committed and the challenge that we will continue to keep this a great program.